Hello. I'm glad you're here because we're doing something a little different today. We put together a compilation of all of our stories that have animal characters in them. We hope you enjoy. Oh, hey, friend. We're back with another story. And this time, we're reading a Bluey story called The Creek. And today, Miss Tasha is here to help. Let's get to it.
Bluey, the Creek. Bluey's bored of the playground. She's played on everything twice. Mackenzie has an idea. What about we go to the creek? Yeah, I'll take you down to the creek, says Dad. Yay! Cry the kids. Dad scoops up Bingo and races off. Let's bush bash! Bluey holds back. She's not sure what the creek is like. Maybe she might just stay in the playground. But Mackenzie won't let her. Come on, Bluey! The creek is beautiful! The creek is very different from the playground. There are more thorns here, more spiders, and definitely more leeches. But there's also more of these fellas. The gang heads down a slope. The ground is more uneven here, and there are no steps like at the playground. Wow, says Bingo, when they arrive at the creek. Both Mackenzie and Bingo think the creek is beautiful, but Bluey still wonders if they're right. Dad and Bingo lead them to the spot where he played as a kid. They rock hop across the water. Some of the rocks are pointy, others are wobbly, and the green ones are slippery. The creek is beautiful, Bluey says to herself. It's so lovely. I'm not scared of it at all, but she might be a little. Whoa! Bluey is getting the hang of the creek. You made it, Squirt, says Dad. The creek is an adventure. Here we are. I don't think I've been to the creek since I was your age, says Dad. It still looks the same. The creek must be really old then. Bluey's not sure what to play. In the playground, it is easy. But the creek is different. Just then, a dragonfly flutters past. And Bluey just starts mucking around, skipping stones, and making boats. And building dams. Bluey thinks the creek is fun. At Daddy Day Spa, Dad finally gets his nails done. Bingo slops a mud pack on Dad. This will make you very beautiful. Oh, I'm out of mud. I'll get some more, volunteers Bluey, and heads off. Bluey squelches her paws into the mud. Suddenly, there's a rustling noise. Bluey looks up and gasps. A potoroo! They stare at each other, the potoroo's nose twitching before it bounds off. As the gang heads home, Bluey doesn't have to wonder if Mackenzie and Bingo were right. She knows for sure, deep inside, that the creek is beautiful.
Wow, what a fun story. I know I used to love playing in the creek when I was a kid. I wonder what our next story is going to be. Please subscribe and come see us for the next one. Well, hello there. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to read All That I Can Be by Mercer Mayer. Reading today is MJ, and he's ready to take off. Enjoy!
When I get bigger, I'll be able to do lots of things. I'll go to the corner store by myself and spend my allowance on anything I want. I'll wait until the light is green. Then I'll look both ways for cars before I cross the street. I'll have my own watch, and I'll tell everyone what time it is. I'll go on a bus to Grandma and Grandpa's. I'll go to first grade. When I get bigger, I'll have a real leather football, my own radio, and a pair of Super Pro roller skates. I'll have a two-wheeler and a paper route. I'll make lots of money. At the playground, I'll help the little kids on the swings. I'll pick out my own boots at the shoe store. I'll make a phone call and dial it myself. I'll order something from a catalog. It will come in the mail. When I get bigger, I'll camp out in the backyard all night long. Or I'll stay up to see the end of the late movie. Even if I get sleepy, I won't go to bed. But right now I have to go to bed. 'Cause Mom and Dad say, I'm not bigger yet.
Another great job, MJ! We really appreciate you taking time to read to us. If you had a good time, please subscribe and check out some of our other stories. See you next time! It feels so good to be back. We had to take a little time off, but we really missed you. And we decided to do another Bluey story. This time, Bluey goes to the beach and even learns a little something about herself. Now, enjoy the story. Bluey, Bingo, Mom, and Dad are off to the beach.
Beach!
They set up the tent, roll around in the sand, and then race to the water. Bluey and Bingo pretend the waves are trying to splash them. Here comes a big one. Mom is off for a walk along the beach.
Why do you like walking by yourself?
Asks Bluey.
I'm not sure,
Says Mom.
I just do. See you soon, Little Mermaid.
What a strange answer, thinks Bluey. Not long after, she finds a beautiful shell and asks to show Mom. All right, off you go, says Dad.
For real life?
Says Bluey.
All by myself?
Dad nods. Just don't go in the water. Bingo waves her hands over Bluey's tail. Bluey laughs.
I am the mermaid who got her legs. Legs! Woo!
Mom is now a tiny orange speck. Bluey frowns.
Maybe I'll just stay here with you and Dad. But Little Mermaid, you can follow Mom's footsteps,
Says Bingo.
Oh yeah,
Bluey grins.
thanks.
Bluey hops from one footprint to another. She runs and skips and does cartwheels in the sand until she comes across a flock of seagulls.
Can you please move?
Bluey asks politely. It's a good thing mermaids aren't scared of seagulls.
Ruff, ruff!
Bluey laughs as she hops from one footprint to another. She runs and skips and does cartwheels in the sand until a big wave sneaks up and crashes onto the shore. It takes Mom's footsteps out to sea.
Oh, you cheeky wave.
Bluey barks.
How will I find Mom now?
Just as Bluey begins to lose hope, she spots a Pippi coming up for wee-wees.
Hee Pinchy pitchy.
A crab scuttles past. Bluey copies its funny sideways walk.
Ha, I'm the mermaid who got her crab legs. Ah!
Bluey scampers away, then skids to a stop.
A jellyfish. How will I get past?
She runs and runs. She picks up a stick and pokes the blue blob. It wobbles hello.
Ha, you can't sting me, jellyfish. I'm the mermaid who got her legs, but only for a day.
Bluey races ahead.
Look at this amazing shell.
She calls, but Mom's still too far away to hear. Better keep going.
Mom!
Bluey runs and skips and does cartwheels in the sand until she comes across an old castle. Perhaps this is where all the other mermaids lived, she thinks, and leaves her stick as a present. Then she slowly backs away and bumps right into a pelican.
Ah!
Bluey begins to think she had enough of walking by herself. She looks back at Dad, but he's just a tiny blue speck.
If I can't go backwards, then I can't go forwards. What am I going to do?
Bluey remembers the seagulls and the crabs and the jellyfish. If she got past them, maybe she can get past a pelican too. She summons every bit of courage. After all, a little mermaid has got to be brave.
I'm the mermaid who got her legs, but only for a day.
Then she tiptoes around the pelican. The pelican beats his great big wings and flies away.
Thank you for moving, Mr. Pelican.
A familiar voice floats towards Bluey. She gasps and spins around.
Mom!
Bluey!
I love walking by myself.
Says Bluey.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Asks Mom. Bluey thinks. That's a hard question.
I don't know. I just do.
Bluey holds the shell to Mom's ear. It has the whole beach inside it. Bluey and Mom head back together. Another fun and successful story. And it's really only fun because you're here with us. Thank you so much for reading with us again. Check with us again next weekend. We'll have another story ready for you. See ya! We're back with another story. This time, we're going to Zootopia. And we're gonna find out if Nick and Judy can solve the mystery of the savage animals. Let's see what happens. Zootopia, the big case. Judy Hopps is a bunny. Her parents want her to be a carrot farmer, but she dreams of being a police officer. Today, her dreams come true. Judy is the first bunny to join the police force. In Zootopia, anyone can be anything. Judy moves from Bunny Burrow to the big city. The city is exciting and noisy. It is also very crowded, but everyone gets along. Judy will help keep Zootopia safe. Judy reports for duty. She wants to solve crimes, but her job is to write parking tickets. After a busy morning, she sees a fox. She thinks he looks sly. She follows him. The fox is named Nick Wilde. Nick tricks Judy into buying a jumbo pop. Nick uses the jumbo pop to make little popsicles. He sells them to lemmings. Back at headquarters, an otter is reported missing. Judy tells Chief Bogo and Assistant Mayor Bellwether she wants the case. A picture shows the otter with one of Nick's popsicles. Judy tricks Nick into helping her with the case. Nick and Judy visit a yak. He saw the otter in a car. He remembers the license plate number. Flash is a sloth. He can find out who owns the car. But Flash is very slow. It takes hours to get the information. The information leads to Manchus the jaguar. He is the driver who picked up the otter. Manchus turns into a savage beast. Nick and Judy run for their lives. Manchus disappears. Judy and Nick search videos of the scene. They see wolves take Manchus away in a van. Nick guesses where they went. Nick and Judy sneak into an old hospital. They find the otter and the jaguar. There are other savage animals too. A door opens. It is Mayor Lionheart. He knew where the savage animals were. A doctor tells him that stress turns the animals into savage beasts. Lionheart does not want the city to panic. He will keep the animals locked up. Judy records Lionheart on her phone. Judy and Nick tell Chief Bogo that the missing animals are at the old hospital. Mayor Lionheart is arrested for kidnapping animals. Bellwether becomes mayor. The animals in Zootopia are afraid. Who will turn savage next? Nobody gets along, not even Judy and Nick. Judy quits the police force. Judy goes back to Bunny Burrow. Her dad tells her about night howlers. They are flowers that can make animals go crazy. Someone was using them in Zootopia. Judy returns to Zootopia. She apologizes to Nick. She tells Nick that someone is using night howlers to make animals turn savage. Judy and Nick find a secret night howler lab. The flowers are being made into a bright blue juice. Judy and Nick have a plan. They steal a case of the night howler juice. Nick and Judy hurry to the police station. Bellwether stops them. She grabs the case and forces Nick to take the night howler juice. Nick is turning savage. Bellwether wants to make everyone afraid. Then she can control the city. But Nick was not turning savage. He and Judy switched the night howler juice with blueberry juice. They recorded Bellwether on Judy's carrot pen. It was a trick. Chief Bogo arrests Bellwether. Case closed. Nick and Judy make a great team. They will keep working together to keep Zootopia safe. What an amazing story! Thank goodness Nick and Judy worked together to solve this case. It looks like they're going to be friends from now on. Well, that's all for now, but subscribe to our channel so you'll be ready for the next one. See you soon! Hello! It's time to read with the Breeds again. We're going with an old childhood favorite of mine, the Berenstain Bears. Let's see what happens with the Berenstain Bear family when the cubs have a bad dream. Here we go. The Berenstain Bears and the Bad Dream. Brother Bear was just crazy about space grizzlies. Space grizzlies were little toy action figures that you could collect. Sister Bear didn't like them much. She thought they were dumb and a little scary. Mama Bear didn't mind them except when Brother brought them to the table or left them on the stairs. Papa Bear didn't care about them one way or the other. But Brother cared about them a lot. He cared about them so much that he did chores for neighbors to make extra money so he could buy more. He had quite a few, but the store had more. A lot more. He was saving up to buy Sleezo's Cloud Castle. Sleezo was the evilest of all the space grizzlies, and the wicked-looking Cloud Castle was where he planned all his evil deeds. When Brother had saved enough money, he went along on a shopping trip to the Bear Country Mall and made his purchase. The Cloud Castle came in a big box, and he could hardly wait to get home to play with it. But as he was getting into the car, he saw something that was even more exciting than the Cloud Castle. It was a movie poster. It said, "Coming soon, Space Grizzlies, the movie." "A Space Grizzlies movie?" he cried. "It looks great! I can't wait to see it." "I can," said Sister. "Looks scary to me." "May I see it when it comes out, Mama?" asked Brother. May I please?" Said Mama. "We'll see when the time comes." When they got home, Brother opened his new Cloud Castle, got out all his space grizzlies, and was all set to play the biggest space grizzly game ever. But he had nobody to play with. Nobody, that is, except Sister. "Want to play Space Grizzlies, sis?" he asked. "No way," she said. "Aw, come on," he said. "I'll play any game you want if you'll play Space Grizzlies with me." "Any 3 games," she said, driving a hard bargain. "Which 3?" he asked warily. "Paper dolls, jacks, and beanbags," she answered. "Paper dolls, jacks, and beanbags?" he protested. "Give me a break!" "Take it or leave it," she said. He took it, and after some lively sessions of paper dolls, jacks, and beanbags, it was time for Space Grizzlies! "I am Sleezo, evil king of the universe," roared Brother. "Calling all spaceships, seek and destroy the planet Magongo. home of my sworn enemy, Hero the Magnificent." "Oh, no, you don't," Sister shouted back. "I am Hero the Magnificent. One touch from my sleep wand and your evil ways will be ended." They played until Mama called them for dinner. "Brother," said Mama, "how many times must I tell you? No space grizzlies at the table." Papa was taking a peek at the Bear Country News. "Brother," he said, "that movie of yours starts tomorrow." "May I see it, Mama, please?" asked Brother. "I don't know why not," she said. "We haven't been to the movies in a while." "I know why not," said Sister. "Because it's scary." "That's no problem," said Papa. "There are lots of movies to choose from." He was right. The Bear Country Theater was really 4 movie houses in one, and there were usually 4 different movies playing. "This looks good," said Mama. "The Magic Toe Shoes. It's a musical about a ballerina." So when they got to the movies the next evening, Mama, Papa, and Sister got in line for the Magic Toe Shoes, and Brother joined a bunch of his friends in line for Space Grizzlies. The Magic Toe Shoes told the story of a young bear who wanted to be a ballerina. But every time she tried to dance on her toes, she wiggled and wobbled. The old ballet master took pity on her and gave her a pair of magic toe shoes which cured her wiggles and wobbles. But on the night of the big ballet, she left her magic toe shoes on the bus. Without them, she was all wiggles and wobbles again. That's when the ballet master told her they weren't magic at all. They were just ordinary toe shoes. The wobbly ballerina got her confidence back and danced beautifully ever after. The Space Grizzly movie was about space grizzlies, of course. Great, monstrous, big screen ones who zapped and zoomed through space until that final intergalactic shootout. It was very exciting and not a little scary. It was dark when the Bear family got home, so it was off to bed for the cubs. It was already late for Sister, and she went right to sleep. But Brother was so excited by the movie that he lay awake for quite a while. He was just about to doze off when Sister woke up screaming. "Help!" she screamed. "They're after me!" "Who's after you?" asked Brother. "Space grizzlies!" she wailed. "Thousands of them!" "Calm down, silly head. It's only a dream," he said. But Sister leaped out of bed and ran into Mama and Papa's room. The little silly, Brother thought. Imagine being afraid of a dopey dream. Then he yawned, turned over, and went to sleep. Mama and Papa tried to calm Sister. They took her into the bed and hugged her. "Tell us about your dream," said Mama. "Dream?" Sister said. "Yes," said Papa. "You must have had a nightmare. That's the word for a bad dream." "But it was so real," she said, calming down a bit. "That's how it is with dreams," he said. "It's as if they're really happening, but they're not. They're just in your mind." "Can you tell us your dream?" asked Mama. "It was awful," Sister said. "I was a ballet star dancing on my toes, and then the stage turned into a giant beanbag board, and the space grizzlies came out of the beanbag holes and chased me, and I fell down one of the holes. I kept falling and falling, and then I woke up. It was awful," she wailed again and buried her face in Mama's nightgown. "I'm sure it was, sweetie," said Mama. but it was also very interesting. Interesting? Sister said in a puzzled voice. Oh, yes, said Mama. You see, even though you go to sleep, your mind keeps right on thinking. But it doesn't think in a sensible way. It takes all the things you were thinking or were nervous about during the day and puts them together all jumbled like a mixed-up jigsaw puzzle. You mean like the ballet dancer from the movie? Said Sister. Sure, said Papa. And the beanbag board from playing beanbags with Brother, she added. And the Space Grizzlies, began Mama, were from playing Space Grizzlies with Brother and from seeing the movie poster, Sister said. Exactly, said Papa. Say, she said, that is interesting. That's when they heard Brother. Help! He screamed. They're after me! They're after me! Then he raced into the room, jumped into the bed, and hid his face in Papa's pajamas. Calm down, son, said Papa. It was just a bad dream. A nightmare, added Sister. That's another word for bad dream. Can you tell us about it? Asked Mama. Well, I was eating dinner and the food turned into space grizzlies, gigantic ones. And they chased me and I turned into a paper doll and my clothes were flying off. It was awful. You're awake now, dear, said Mama. Everything's going to be all right. But Mama, he said, it was so real. Of course it was, said Sister. That's the way dreams are. Let me explain it to you. And she did. Sometimes having a bad dream can be a little scary. But I think the Berenstain Bears handled it pretty well. What do you think? Thank you so much for reading with me today. And I really hope you'll come back and read another story with us. And please subscribe. See you there. Hello again, and welcome to today's story. Today we're going to hear the story of Princess Tiana in The Princess and the Frog, read by Miss Tasha, of course. Now, let's begin.
Ever since she was a little girl, Tiana has dreamed of opening a restaurant. She has worked hard to make her dream come true. Tiana's friend, Charlotte, dreams of marrying a prince. And tonight, Prince Naveen will be attending her Mardi Gras ball. Naveen dreams of finding his fortune. But before he gets to the ball, evil Dr. Facilier tricks him with bad magic, transforming the prince into a frog. At the ball, Naveen sees Tiana wearing a beautiful dress and tiara. He thinks she's a princess whose kiss could change him back into a prince. Naveen promises to buy a restaurant for Tiana in exchange for a kiss. But instead of Naveen turning back into a prince, Tiana turns into a frog too! The frogs hop to the bayou and meet Louis, a friendly alligator. He tells them Mama Odie can use magic to make them human again. On the way to Mama Odie's, Tiana and Naveen begin falling in love. Now, Naveen dreams of making Tiana happy. Mama Odie says if Charlotte, the princess of Mardi Gras, kisses Naveen before midnight, the frogs will turn back into humans. Tiana and Naveen race to the parade, but it's after midnight. Mardi Gras is over. Charlotte's kiss doesn't work, but they're still in love. The two frogs get married. This makes Tiana a princess, so her kiss turns them back into humans. Tiana and Naveen open a restaurant and fulfill their dreams together.
Whoa! What a fun story! What would you do if you were turned into a frog? Well, that's it for now. But there are plenty of videos on our channel and lots more to come. So like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.